quad goes.
Keep going down.
Right? I'm gonna have to go all the way down the street. And it just keeps going. Millionaire minds, like, look at, oh man, look at that. And then there's more. I'm pretty sure they own every single car up the street. And look across the street, like, it's just, and it keeps going. Like, look at that. Monopolizing the block. Like, so right now, hopefully you guys can see me. Looking up like videos of dual exhaust because thinking of either doing a, well, I am doing a dual exhaust, but I'm thinking of what the hell? I'm doing a custom exhaust. So I'm thinking of buying like like one of the eBay HKS dual exhausts off eBay for like 150 bucks or whatever, and then modifying that, like taking some of the resonators and stuff off and then running that. So if I do that, I could probably, you know, make a pretty nice sounding exhaust out of it, or just getting like two pretty decent sized mufflers and then just running like a straight pipe with a like one of the little whatever they're called, resonators or whatever, so it doesn't sound like too raspy and drony, and call it something like, then call it a day. I don't know, but I'm just looking up videos so you guys can see. Focus. So yeah, you see like exhaust videos. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually about to go start the car because I haven't started in a couple days and I don't want the battery to die and all that. So yeah, give me a second. And everybody with Z's and G35s know that the doors just love to swing back and try to amputate you. So yeah, I'll leave it running for about like 20 minutes. And then I'll come back. I don't know if anybody else is watching this, but right now I'm watching Fastest Car on Netflix. It's pretty interesting, and it has my guy Bisimoto on here. Definitely have to meet this dude. He's pretty awesome. Although a lot of people hate him for some reason. I don't know why. Haters gonna hate, but he's definitely one of my favorite, like, builders of all time. Don't really care how anybody feels about that, but yeah. Hopefully they don't copyright me for this. That'll be annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna go outside, drive the car for a second, and then park it and come back inside. Hopefully it gets warm in a little while so then I could go outside and paint the fenders. Actually, I forgot that the bumper's not on, so this thing is gonna be dragging on the ground. And I'm not going to risk destroying those little clips because the bumper is not going to be on securely, and if the bumper is not on securely, then it's going to be really annoying. So I'll wait until either later or tomorrow when I finish painting and mounting the bumper. And yeah, so I guess I'll have to test drive the car tomorrow. So not a big deal. Another day won't hurt. Plus, I don't really care to drive the car too much right now because of the misfire. So hopefully when the bumper, the hood sells, so I can order these fuel injectors. If anything, I'm probably just going to order them anyway, probably like on a credit card or something, and then just put the amount back. Actually, yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. I'll probably just order it on one of my credit cards and then pay it back this week. So yeah, and remember, people, if you have a credit card, build your credit. Don't let your balance sit for too long. Sometimes pay your bill twice and pay your minimum bill twice in a month. You know, because the more you build your credit, the better your future will be.
Any of these cars can win it.
So yeah, I'm watching the race of the first episode, and as you guys know, I'm rooting for Bisimoto. I don't know who you, if you guys watch it, I don't know who you're rooting for, but I'm not gonna show the end. You guys have to watch it, so you're gonna get my reaction. And hopefully they don't do anything funny, but let's see. Damn.
She had him all the way. I don't know what happened at the end.
Well,
That's crazy. Alright, so it's cold, but I mean, the show must go on. So, gonna put the camera on the gimbal, set it up on the recycle bin, then time lapse me wet sanding the lip and bumper. Then I'm gonna spray it down. Then I'm going to wait a little while. Then I'm going to use most likely a very high grit sandpaper or whatever, and then spray clear, let it dry for a couple hours, then come back and mount it on the car. Because I just want to get the car back together at least a little bit, and then I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do after all that. So hopefully I get this all done today. And I'm going to stop talking and get to it because it's really not that warm out here at all. It's about 41 degrees. So that's what I have to deal with. So the precision gray or the precision silver, whichever, this thing covers really thick. I like the way it sprays because you don't have to use a lot, so I can tell that after a few coats this thing is going to cover really good and the finish is going to be really good. So hopefully the prep and everything that I did makes this thing turn out pretty decent, so when I do the rest of the stuff it at least turns out good for a temporary finish, because I want the car to look at least decent before I plastic dip the car the final color, well, not the final color, but the color that I do before I actually paint it the color that I dip it. So I'm gonna let this thing sit for about 5 minutes before I apply the next coat, and then I'm gonna let it sit another 5 minutes and apply the next coat, and then I'm gonna keep doing that until I apply about maybe 5 coats, and then I'm going to do the clear coat after that. Alright, so I applied the last few coats of the precision silver or the precision gray, whichever it is. Looks pretty good. This one's in the shade because I had to do it at the side of the house since there was way too much wind to paint this one since it's such a big surface area. So I'll go over to the lip, which is in the sunlight, and you guys can see it has a pretty decent reflective finish on it. Not bad. Pretty shiny. So it's pretty decent. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe even doing one more coat. I'm not sure. I'm probably just gonna throw the gloss on it, but I don't know. Because hey, at the end of the day, this isn't gonna be the final thing, but it's gonna look decent for now. So I mean, I might as well just throw the clear on and call it that. Whoops. Oh, okay. Sheesh, gimbal kind of discombobulated itself. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I start doing the clear or the next coat, but I'm most likely just going to start doing the clear. Okay, so now I'm going to let it sit and dry. There are an insane amount of runs because one, the way that the clear coat sprays and the way the spray paint sprays are completely different. Like this comes out like in a circle and the spray paint comes out like in a fan. So yeah, and also it got super windy, so that combination caused for a lot of runs and a lot of like rippliness. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. It's kind of like wavy, but you know what? It looks decent. I'm gonna sand it down at like 2,000 or 3,000 grit and try to, like, you know, blend it in a bit. But again, this is not permanent and I really don't care too much because as you guys can see, there's the fiberglass marks and the lip came out basically perfect, and that is what I was really focused on. This thing came out very, very good. There's minimal runs. I believe I can just get it sanded out. So I'm happy with the outcome of this. Can't complain. Doesn't really look like there's much particles in it. Good day's worth of work. This was terrible with all the wind, but I mean, what can I say? I didn't use too much of the material, so now I'm gonna wait about an hour and a half for everything to dry up, and then I'm probably gonna wet sand everything with the 2,000 or 3,000 grit, and then I'm gonna gear the car up, mount this stuff on, and then drive the car around the block a couple times because it hasn't moved in like 2 days. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then that's going to be a wrap for this video. Tomorrow I'm going to wet sand and paint the wing. So I'm going to have to get another bottle of I have a bottle of the silver, but I'm going to get another bottle of the clear coat. And yeah, that's all I need. And literally, as soon as I finished recording, the thing fell right over. Luckily, not too much of it got in the dirt, so it's just barely any couple little things in it. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's really, really windy. Like, oh, I hate Massachusetts so much. You really can't win. Right now, I'm about to put y'all on to something I'm sure y'all have never had before, because the majority of you guys are American or just not Caribbean or Hispanic. So lemonade, instant ginger tea powder. Put the powder in, and then shake it up. And especially if you have like sore throat or any phlegm, anything like that. As you guys heard earlier, my throat was kind of hoarse and whatever. Now I sound normal. This is basically an instant remedy. Like, a lot of people don't know this. What's even better is if you add some honey to it. So what you can do is you put a little bit of water in a cup, you put honey, so like you can dissolve the honey, so you like shake it up, and then you mix this, and then you put the honey solution in here, mix it up, and you drink it. Boom. And it also helps like when you have a cold, a strep throat, anything like that. I just put y'all on. You're welcome. So I'm leaving Advance Auto. Got a couple more of the clear coat and the 3000 grit, as well as some 1000, 1500, 2000, and 2500. It came in a pack for the same price, so I was like, why not? Might as well just grab it. So I did that. Now I'm gonna go home and try to get rid of some of the orange peel. Okay, so I'm about to take off the masking right now, and now I'm about to do the wet sanding with 3000 grit and just hope for the best, because I have honestly no idea how this is gonna turn out. Yeah, give me a second. So the masking's off. So what I'm gonna have to do probably in a couple days is spray the middle, like most likely just matte black or something, because I have a bottle of it laying around, so I'm gonna probably do that. And there's a couple like red spots or whatever, so I'm probably just gonna touch that up. But for now it looks decent, so I'm gonna wet sand it and then tape the two parts together and then zip tie them together and throw them on the car. So for now, this is how it's going to be. I'm going to add a couple more screws and zip ties and whatever to keep the lip on, but I'm going to throw it on the car, and then, yeah. This is an annoying process, and when I get the next bumper, I'm going to do it better, but for now, this is good enough. So I threw the over fenders back on temporarily, and this is what it looks like for now, with the front bumper and the Ings front lip. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but I like the look. Of course, it's going to look a lot better once the car is the actual color that it's going to be, but I can't complain. The bumper itself is not great because, as I said, the thing is the fitment of the bumper itself is terrible because it is like cut and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's not going to fit perfectly, but I'm going to get another one, and that is going to be the one that I use for shows and everything. And this one is going to probably have something cool done to it, but for now, I mean, I'm probably just going to throw a couple little things in it to make it so it lines up properly, because that's going to give me anxiety. So for now, this is just how it's going to be. But I mean, I like the look of the INGS, Ings, whatever, front lip and everything. And then with the Rocket Bunny front fenders, it's going to look even better. But what I also might do is run a different front bumper setup altogether. I rendered something, which I'm not going to show anybody because I've literally never seen it done the way that I rendered it. So, yeah. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I'm going to go get food because I have a migraine and I've been working for hours. So, yeah. I'll get back to you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think of the look so far. Not the fitment, not the paint and everything like that, because it's not finalized. It's just me getting a little practice, whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching.